Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick before we get started, as always, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant generosity and support to me as always. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, loyalty crown badges, you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now, really the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting. Everything really does help, so thank you guys so much. And for today's video, while we're just chilling with Delta's event right now and just kind of vibing for a little bit until we get to Saturday for that live stream for the 3rd anniversary, which I'm really excited for, I want to talk about what we might be able to see from the live stream based off of guesses from the last anniversary that we had. So let me get started. Let me scoot on over. And let's put it on screen right here. And as always, we are at Nikke.gg from their coverage of the 2nd anniversary stream from last year. So big shout out to them. But something that I wanted to talk about is that every anniversary, we get a lot of polls. They are great with the anniversaries, but more so I'm hoping this year maybe we get a little bit more. Maybe that's just me being stingy. But damn, this later half of the year has been insane. Like, usually it's always packed and we always know that this later part of the year is going to be wild because of the anniversary, then winter, and then New Year's. But more so this year, especially coming after like Sora's event with Mir, and then Stellar Blade, and then the RE collab, been kind of crazy. And then the bunnies were insane too, but you know, those were standard, right? But hey, someone could dream that we could get more, right? But that being said, I'm not going to be surprised that we are going to get a bunch of CD keys and a lot of pulls. That's one thing. For sure, we are going to be getting 2 units. To me, that's not going to be a surprise. Honestly, cannot wait to see who they're going to be. Don't want to talk about the leaks, but I wonder if they're going to be true. We'll have to see. Definitely expecting to get a free SSR Pilgrim. That's always been typical for us to get a free Pilgrim. Hopefully they are usable and good though. I'm hoping for not something insane, but I want something like Small White, where they are a good balance and a pretty good welfare unit. Something like that. Not someone like Mori, please. And honestly, this year might be a bit insane. I've seen some stuff going on right now. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm expecting to see another 4 set of skins. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised. 2 gacha skins makes sense to me. Another 2 event passes. 1 could be a mission pass. But there are some stuff that's kind of questionable right now that I'm not too sure about because they kind of forgot about it. And that comes down to anything that's going to be added. So right now, they're missing the easy mode for Nikke's story. A lot of people thought it was going to be added with the quality of life update when we had all the molds and stuff, but that wasn't added, unfortunately. And right now, especially with side story, I feel bad because either a lot of people had to push and deal with the deficit problem to grind the story, or just accept the fact that they're going to be spoiled, or trying to avoid it right now. They're not going to enjoy the anniversary as much, and I think that blows. So I'm hoping with the launch of this, we're going to see the new easy mode as well be added, but also I'm hoping we get surface content. And if you watch the side story, I feel like it would make sense to have the surface content game mode release alongside this anniversary. I think that would be sick. But don't forget that with all those other characters, we are going to be getting the rerun Pilgrims. Those are going to be insane. So for a lot of people who missed them, this is going to be a very tough event for your pulls, your tickets, your wallet. So be ready. Hopefully you don't get shafted. But honestly, something that I'm always looking forward to at this point, it's a yearly tradition, is my skill resets. There are so many characters right now that I'm waiting to reset. It's not even funny. At this point, after the RE collab solo raid, I didn't even use them. So I'm just going to reset them to 444. I'm sorry, but I want my skill mats back for the actual units. There's a lot more units I'd rather just put that all back into. And honestly, for those that are waiting to reset, what are you planning to reset? Let me know, because we've had so many units this year, and unfortunately for me, because I test everything, there are some units where I unfortunately try to invest in everything, and it's just not worth it. So I'm curious to what you guys plan to reset for your account, if you have a lot of them available to you. I know we always get 3, but because we don't reset all the time, like all of them, we tend to just have them stacked up. But there's something that I wanted to talk about that I'm interested in to see if they talk about here, or if it's going to be something for like maybe the New Year's stream or something. But at Tokyo Game Show, when they were doing interview stuff, they were talking about collabs as well, and that they plan to do them a little bit differently the next time. They didn't really go fully in depth into it. I'm not sure if they were happy with the outcome of them, because honestly, to me, at this point, when it comes to collabs, most of the time they're going to be huge popular IPs just to get new audiences to play Nikke. but I don't know if it's been profitable for them or not. Like, the Stellar Blade collab was definitely profitable for them, alright? That was a great collab, great fan service, decent kits, and for the story was really good, but it also was Shift Up's IP, so that was a different story. But when it comes to third-party IPs, it's been kind of lackluster, so I wonder if they're going to be reworking them, and hopefully, honestly to me, slowing them down, because I could care less for them. I'm here for Nikke, for original content, but that's just me. I know some people who enjoy them, especially if it's their IP that they like, but after seeing like a great story like the Torch of Salvation kind of botched with the RE collab, I won't mind if they slow down with them, but that's just my take. Let me know how you feel. I also wanted to ask you guys a question, because this is something that also always comes up every anniversary event, either if it's the 0.5 or the full year. This always happens. How do you guys feel about the mini games? Because sometimes they overdo the mini games and they're really long, but they're really fun, but they just take up so much time that it's not really a mini game. Or they're just kind of like brainless kind of little side games that are not that great. Wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are on them, because I liked the Bubble March minigame that we had. It was kind of difficult, but I did enjoy it. I also liked Into the Mirror with Cinderella, but it was a very long minigame. It took a lot of time, and it wasn't really a minigame, but I enjoyed it. But it also had so many problems, and I think that's one thing that, like, I want to see them address this year. I don't know if it's you guys, but QA this year has been rough. I remember that someone always keeps posting in the Discord that quote that they talked about, how they're going to be improving the quality assurance for the game, and it's just not being shown. Now, am I complaining about that? Yes and no. I mean, it's kind of shitty that we always have to keep seeing that notice and it's not a good look, but at the same time, we get a lot of stuff for it, get a lot of solo raid currency and everything. So for me, it kind of works out. I got a lot of maintenance kits, so I appreciate it, but at the same time, come on, step up your game. Like, you want to show us you improved your quality assurance, but it's every raid this is happening. It's kind of crazy, and for a big game like this, it's kind of unacceptable. I wanted to do just something more of a chill little video with you guys and just kind of vibe and talk to you guys with, but do let me know what you guys really want to see from the live stream. If there's any like out of nowhere, out of pocket things you want to see come from the live stream, do let me know. I'm really excited, cannot wait to cover it for you guys. Remember, it's going to be this Saturday, very early morning for me, but I am going to be doing a full recap for you guys as always, so be ready for that. That is going to be it from me. I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night wherever you're from, and as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care and have a good one.